Good evening. I call the annual reorganization and business meeting of the Lower Paxton Township Board of Supervisors for Monday, January 5th, 2026 to order. My name is Kevin Hall. I'm currently the solicitor for the township, and I will be serving as pro tem tonight, which really just means that I'll be chairing the meeting until we've elected a chair. So with that, I'd ask that everyone rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, the first fun part of the evening, the ceremonial administration of the oath of office to the newly elected supervisors. I will call each of the newly elected supervisors up individually. I'd ask that they come up to the center of the dais in front of the seal where they will be sworn in. First is Dr. Charles Stewart.
Sure. How about if I put it like right here? All right. Are you ready to take the oath of office?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. Can you raise your right hand, please? Place your other hand on the Bible if you like. I state your name.
Dr. Charles Stewart,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and that I will discharge my duties
that I will discharge my duties
as supervisor of Lower Paxton Township
as supervisor of Lower Paxton Township
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Ms. Schott.
My family's not as large. There, you stand here. You stand here. I'm very controlling. You stand here. This way? There we go.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I,
I,
Catherine Sahib,
Catherine Shive,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that
that
I will support, obey, and defend
I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and that I will discharge
and that I will discharge
the duties of supervisors of Lower Paxton Township,
the duties of supervisor of Lower Paxton Township,
Dauphin County with fidelity.
Dauphin County with fidelity.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Next up, Mr. Campbell.
Are you ready to take your oath?
Yes, I am.
Please raise your right hand. I
I, John Campbell,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
obey,
obey,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth of
and
Pennsylvania,
the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and that I will discharge the duties
and that I will discharge the duties
of Supervisor of Lower Paxton Township
of Supervisor of Lower Paxton Township
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
And last but not least, Miss Lindsay.
Counselor, I'd like to take a little bit of personal privilege here, if I may.
Sure.
I'd like to thank my wife for going through a year with great perseverance. She has dedicated 16 years of her life to public service here in Lower Paxton Township. She has come back stronger than ever, and she's looking forward to serving everybody in Lower Paxton Township. She will bring leadership. She will bring the knowledge of what's happening in the township, and she will bring integrity. She will bring what a public servant is elected to do. She will not have any special motivation except to do what's right for Lower Paxton Township. And I am so proud of her, and I love you very much. With that said, are you ready to take your oath of office?
I am.
And I am very proud to give it to you. I, and state your name,
Robin Lindsay,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United
the
States
Constitution of the United States
and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and I will discharge the duties
and I will discharge the duties
as Supervisor of Lower Paxton Township
as Supervisor of Lower Paxton Township
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I love you.
Thank you.
Good evening. Before we start the reorganization meeting, we have a little bit of happy business that we would like to take care of. We've had an employee that has been working with us for about 35 years. I'm going to go ahead and read the resolution for James Wetzel. Resolution of appreciation and recognition honoring and commending James Wetzel, Manager of Operations, Lower Paxton Township Authority, upon retirement. Whereas James Wetzel served Lower Paxton Township with dedication and distinction as the manager of operations for 36 years, beginning on October 23rd, 1989, and retiring effective December 31st, 2025. Whereas during his tenure, James Wetzel made significant contributions to the township and the Lower Paxton Township Authority, including providing leadership and management sewer system management of sewer system operations to ensure the proper functioning of 260 miles of sewer lines and 4 pump stations, leading the successful launch and construction of the new $1.1 million sewer pole building project, assisting in the maintenance of the township-owned sewer collection system, assisting in the management of Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection consent decree sewer rehab project, including design, construction, and handling of customer concerns, managing a staff of 17 employees, and coordinating and maintaining all authority assets, including fleet management of vehicles and equipment, and whereas James Wetzel consistently demonstrated exceptional leadership, integrity, wisdom, and commitment, and a collaborative spirit, earning the respect and admiration of colleagues, management, and residents alike. And whereas James Wetzel's dedication and expertise have been invaluable to the growth and success of Lower Paxton Township and the Lower Paxton Township Authority, and his retirement marks the conclusion of a significant and impactful chapter of service. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Supervisors of Lower Paxton Township hereby extends its deepest gratitude and sincere appreciation to James Wetzel for his exemplary service, professionalism, and unwavering commitment to the township. Be it further resolved that the Board of Supervisors conveys its warmest congratulations and best wishes to James Wetzel for a retirement filled with health, happiness, and fulfillment, and success in all future endeavors, including travel and pursuit of interest and time spent with family. And be it finally resolved that this resolution shall be entered into the official records of Lower Paxton Township, and that a copy be presented to James Wetzel as a token of the township's esteemed gratitude and fond farewell. Resolved and adopted by the Board of Supervisors of Lower Paxton Township this 5th day, January 2026. Mr. Wetzel. Let's all go back. Is Mr. Wetzel present? You want a cheese, Michelle? Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you so much. Never an issue with me.
I'd just like to thank the Board of Supervisors for this recognition, as well as Mr. Gossert and also Mr. Kashiba and my direct supervisor, Bill Weaver. It's been a pleasure working for the township, and it's been a good ride, and I look forward to getting some rest now. I thank you all.
All right. Congratulations again. So with that, we'll start the reorganization portion of tonight's agenda. Item 5A, I will call for nominations for the chair of the board.
If I may, it pleases me to make a nomination for Pamela Thompson, Supervisor Thompson, to serve as Chair of the Lower Paxton Township Board of Supervisors.
Thank you,
John
Supervisor.
Campbell, I second that motion.
Thank you, supervisors. Are there any other nominations?
Yes. I have the honor to nominate an outstanding individual that I've come to know over this last year. Okay, thanks. Okay. Excuse me.
I guess I should have said, are there any other nominations for chair? All right. Hearing none, if there's no objections, we'll close nominations for chair, and I'll ask for a voice vote. All those in favor of Supervisor Thompson serving as chair of the board, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say no. Congratulations, Supervisor Thompson.
All right, your turn. You have turned the gavel over. All right, okay. I will gavel the meeting, the reorganization meeting for January 5th, 2026. We are starting. May I have a motion to, may I have a nomination to, for the vice chair of the Lower Paxton Township Board of Supervisors?
Okay, this is my time. As I started out, it is my pleasure to nominate an individual who I've come to know over the past few months. I think he's an outstanding person, and I think he will serve our township well. I would like to nominate John O. Campbell.
May I have a second?
And I will gladly second that motion, nomination.
Thank you. Can we take a vote, please? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none opposed and all in favor, the motion carries. John Campbell has just been elected to the vice chair of the Lower Paxton Township Board of Supervisors. Next we have the secretary of the board. Do I have a nomination for the secretary of Lower Paxton Township Board of Supervisors?
I will nominate Supervisor Lindsay as secretary of the board for Lower Paxton Township.
Thank you. May I have a second?
I second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none opposed, the motion carries. Robin Lindsay has just been elected to the position of Secretary of the Board of Supervisors for Lower Paxton Township. Next, we have the position of Assistant Secretary. Next, we have the position of Treasurer for the Lower Paxton Township Board of Supervisors. May I have a nomination?
I nominate Kate Scheib as treasurer for the Board of Supervisors, Lower Paxton Township.
Thank you. May I have a second?
I will second that.
Thank you. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none opposed, the vote carries. Kate Scheib has just been elected to the Lower Paxton Township position of treasurer. Thank you. Now we have the election of the Assistant Secretary / Treasurer. May I have a nomination?
Yes, Madam Chair, I would like to nominate Dr. Charles Stewart as the Assistant Secretary Treasurer.
Thank you. May I have a second?
I second that nomination.
Thank you. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing no opposition, Dr. Charles Stewart has just been elected to the position of Assistant Secretary / Treasurer of the Lower Paxton Township Board of Supervisors. Next on our agenda is the adoption of the Robert's Rules of Order. May I have a motion?
I make a motion that we adopt the Robert Rules of Order.
I second that motion.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing no opposition, the motion of adopting the Robert's Rules of Orders carries. Thank you. Next on the agenda is the appointment of the Vacancy Board Chair. May I have a nomination?
It is with great pleasure that I nominate a long-time civil participant in Lower Paxton Township and a former supervisor, Mr. Jay Purdy, as Chair of the Vacancy Committee.
May I have a second?
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Hearing no opposition, Mr. Jay Purdy has just been voted in to chair the Vacancy Board. Next on our agenda is the appointment of the Township Manager. May I have a nomination?
Happy to nominate Mike Gossert as the Township Manager for Lower Paxton Township.
May I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing no opposition, Mike Gossert has just been appointed the Township Manager of Lower Paxton Township. We are now at item 5I, the appointment of the Township Solicitor. May I have a nomination?
Madam Chair, excuse me, I would like to appoint Tucker Arnsberg, PC, as the Township Solicitor.
Thank you. May I have a second?
I second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing no opposition, Tucker Arnsberg has just been appointed the Lower Paxton Township Solicitor. We are now at the appointment of the Township Engineer. HRG is currently the Township Engineer, so may I have a nomination of continuing with HRG as the Township Engineer, please?
Madam Chair, I would like to appoint Herbert Roland Ingrubik as the Township Engineer this evening.
Thank you. May I have a second?
I will second that appointment.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the vote carries. in favor of HRG as the township engineer? Next on the agenda is the appointment of a representative and alternate to the Capital Region Council of Governments. Mrs. Lindsay, as you've sat on this board previously, could you explain to the audience exactly what CapCog is?
Yeah. So the Capital Area Council of Governments takes in 5 counties, which is Cumberland County, Dauphin County, Lebanon County, York County, and Perry County. They meet 6 times a year, so you're collaborating with other supervisors from around those 5 counties. We meet, we have a dinner where everybody organizes in January, then there's an outing in September, then there are 4 meetings. At those 4 meetings, there is always a speaker, which refers to all of the township's business that you can learn from. And also, they have classes that you can take. We can also do CDL training through them. We can do drug testing through them. They have all different seminars that our staff, the supervisors. We also get our salt from the COG. Usually in July, we order our salt because they give us the best deal. So it's just a way of learning, and just because there's a delegate and an alternate, that doesn't mean that the rest of the board cannot attend. They can attend. Everybody is welcome to that. In January of last year, I was president of the COG for 2 years, so it was very enjoyable. Again, collaborating, working with other supervisors around the county.
Thank you so much. So, may I have a motion, a nomination for our representative to CapCog?
I nominate Kate Scheib to be our representative.
Thank you. May I have a second? Second. Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing no opposition, the motion carries for Kate Scheib to be the representative to CapCog. Now we have the alternate. May I have a motion, may I have a nomination for the alternate to CapCog?
I would like to nominate Robin Lindsay.
Thank you.
May I have a second? Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the vote carries. Robin will be the alternate to CapCog. Moving on. Now we have the appointment of a voting delegate and alternate to the Dauphin County Tax Collection Committee.
Madam Chair, I would like to nominate Karen S. DeLong, who is our finance director here in Lower Paxton Township, and our manager, Mike Gossert, which will be the representative and the alternate to the Dauphin County Tax Committee.
Thank you. May I have a second? Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the vote carries for Karen DeLong to be the representative to the Dauphin County Tax Collection Committee and Mike Gossert as the alternate. Thank you. All right, now we're getting into the appointments of various township boards, commissions, and committees, also known as our ABCs. Sorry, it's not on here. So we missed one item. after CAPCOG, it's not on the agenda for some reason, but after CAPCOG, we need to have a nomination for a delegate to PSATS, which is the Pennsylvania State Association of Township Supervisors. May I have a nomination?
Madam Chair, before we proceed, we probably should make a motion to add it to the agenda first, and then we can proceed on the actual vote.
Okay. May I have a motion to add appointment of voting delegate and alternate to PSATS?
I make that motion.
I second.
Thank you. All right, now, okay. May I have a nomination for the delegate to PSATS?
Madam Chair, we just still need a vote on the
Oh, I'm
motion and
so
second.
sorry.
You're
Okay,
fine.
thank you, thank you. May I have all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? Hearing no opposition, we've just voted to add the appointment of voting delegate and alternate to PSATS to the agenda. Thank you. Now I can call for okay, thank you. All right. So may I have a nomination for the representative to PSATS?
Madam Chair, I would like to nominate Pamela Thompson as the delegate and the alternate John Campbell to PSATS.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, I'm
Second.
sorry.
Second.
Second, okay, thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the motion carries. So the delegates to PSAT will be myself and John Campbell. Thank you. And we've already done that. Okay. Now, we are at the appointments to various ABCs. The first one that we'll start with is the Arts Council. And the Arts Council has a 7-member board with 2 vacancies. So I would like to reappoint Teresa Gonzalez, Jennifer Regina, Shelley Echeverria, and Stan Smith. All in favor?
Ms. Thompson, Lark Stevens is also there.
She's going to be newly appointed.
Oh, okay, I thought you were putting them all in. Okay, together.
May I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the appointments to the Arts Council have been approved. Now we have Lark Stevens, who's a new appointment to the Arts Council. May I have a motion?
I make a motion to accept Lark Stevens as a new appointment to the Arts Council.
May I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the motion carries. Lark Stevens is newly appointed to the Arts Council. Next on the agenda is the Audit Committee. We have 3 members. May I have a motion to appoint Karen DeLong, Mike Gossard, and Adam Kashiba to the Audit Committee?
So moved.
May I have a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the motion carries, and the Audit Committee is set for the year 2026 with Karen DeLong, Mike Gossard, and Adam Kashiba. Moving on to the Community Engagement Committee. It is a one-year term, so all of these names that I'm going to be listing are being reappointed for 1 year. Denise Hassar, James Seidler, Stan Smith, Robert McIntyre, Bill Minsker, and Tim Murphy. May I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to appoint the names that you just read for the Community Engagement Committee for a one-year term.
Thank you. May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the Community Engagement Committee has been set with the several names that we just listed for the year 2026. Next on our list is the Greenway Committee, which has one vacancy. So, people, we have a vacancy on the Greenway Committee if you would be interested in applying. The names of the current members on the Greenway Committee are James Seidler, Michael Emanuel, Jennifer Schultz, Rachel Lesowitz, William Miller, and Larry Wasser. May I have a motion to appoint reappoint these people to the Greenway Committee?
So moved.
Thank you. May I have a second?
I second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Hearing no opposition. Is there any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the motion passes and the Greenway Committee is set for the year 2026. Next committee up is the Historical Commission. This will be a reappointment. We have one vacancy on the Historical Commission, so we're looking for applications, please. It's a hard-working committee here in the township. They will be putting on a program on January 8th that deals with the Masonic Orphanage, I believe. So you should come out to that. The people currently sitting on the Historical Commission are Denise Daimler, David Doyle, Donald Goss, Sarah Green, Christy Kessler, William Minsker, Jay Purdy, Robert Thomas, and Pamela Valencia. May I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to appoint the names that were just read to the Historical Commission for 1 year.
Thank you. May I have a second?
I second that motion.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the vote carries. The Historical Commission has been set for the year 2026 with the names previously listed. We are now at the Lower Paxton Township Sewer Authority. We have two appointments to the Lower Paxton Township Authority Board. First, we have Robin Lindsay, who previously served on that board for, I won't say how many years.
11 years. I'm proud of it.
Okay.
I'm proud of it. And
All right.
David Blaine, I'm ready to work with you again.
Okay, awesome. And John Campbell.
I'm also looking forward to work with you, David.
May I have a motion?
So moved.
May I have a second? Thank you. So we've been, may I have okay, sorry. This is long. So may I have a vote? All in favor, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the appointments carry, and John Campbell and Robin Lindsay will be joining the Lower Paxton Township Authority Board for a 5-year term. Thank you. Okay. We are now at Parks and Rec. The Board of Parks and Rec has a 5-year term, and tonight I only have to address the reappointment of Kirby Lentz. May I have a motion?
I'll make that motion to appoint Kirby Lentz to a 5-year term of the Parks and Recreation Board.
Thank you. May I have a second?
I second.
Thank you.
We second.
Okay, all right. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the motion carries. The Parks and Rec Board is set with Kirby Lentz staying on the board. Parks and Recreation. Thank you. Now we are at the Pension Committee. The Pension Committee consists of Karen DeLong, our Finance Director, Mike Gossert, the Township Manager, and Adam Kashiba, our Interim Assistant Township Manager. May I have a motion for those people to sit on the Pension Committee?
I make a motion to accept those individuals on the pension committee.
Mike, could I get a clarification? What's the term of the Pension Committee? Yearly. Okay, thank you. So that's a 1-year term. May I have a second? Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the vote carries, and the Pension Committee is set for the year 2026. According to the agenda, we are now at the Planning Commission. The Planning Commission has a 4-year term, so all I have tonight is a new appointment and for a spot on the board, and then another appointment for an alternate. So may I have a motion to appoint Eric Epstein to the Planning Commission?
Madam Chair, I would like to make a motion to appoint Eric Epstein to the Planning Commission.
Thank you. May I have a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the vote carries, and Eric Epstein will be joining the Planning Commission for a 4-year term. Now we have the alternate. The alternate is John Frayne. May I have a motion?
Madam
Make a
Chair.
motion.
Oh, go ahead, John.
No, go ahead.
No, you go.
I make a motion to appoint John Frayne to the Planning Commission
As the alternate.
as the alternate.
Thank you. May I have a second?
I'll second it.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the vote carries. So we've got John Frayne joining the Planning Commission as the alternate for a 4-year term. Thank you. Now we are at Public Safety. And this is appointed yearly. So this addresses the various houses in the township. I am going to read out all the houses, starting with the Colonial Park Fire Company Chief, the Lingelstown Fire Company Chief, the Paxtonia Fire Company Chief, Emergency Operations Director, the Fire Marshal, Colonial Park Fire Company President, Lingelstown Fire Company President, Paxtonia Fire Company President, the Public Safety Director, Deputy Fire Chief, and South Central EMS Representative. May I have a motion to reappoint these houses who will be represented by different individuals to the Public Safety Committee?
Madam Chairman, I'll make that motion to accept individuals' the names that you stated, accept it to the Public Safety Commission.
Thank you. May I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the motion to reappoint the names, the houses previously listed, along with South Central and the Deputy Fire Chief and the Public Safety Director to a one-year term has been carried for the year 2026. Thank you. Now we are at, according to the agenda, the Shade Tree Commission. The Shade Tree Commission has 5-year terms. So in this case, we're looking for reappointment of John Whaley, Tim Murphy, and Richard Wayne really is the only one whose term was up, and we're looking to reappoint him. May I have a motion to reappoint Richard Wayne to the Shade Tree Commission?
I make a motion to appoint Richard Wayne to the Shade Tree Commission.
May I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the motion carries, and we have the Shade Tree Commission set. The Zoning Hearing Board is next. The Zoning Hearing Board has currently it's sitting at three members, which will be corrected later on in the year. I really it will be going back up to its 5-member size once we do all the corrections that need to be done in the advertising and whatnot. But currently it is sitting at three members. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have to do 2 motions. The first motion is to appoint Ron Reeder and Joseph Murphy to the Zoning Hearing Board for a 5-year term.
Madam Chair, I would like to make a motion to appoint Joseph Murphy and Ronald Reeder to the Zoning and Hearing Board. These gentlemen were alternates, and they will be moving up to be sitting on the Zoning and Hearing Board.
May I have a second?
I second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Hearing no opposition, those 2 appointments to move up from alternate to Zoning Hearing Board seats, regular seats, carries for Ron Reeder and Joseph Murphy. Now, I need to do a second motion to appoint 2 alternates to the zoning hearing board. The alternates that we chose were Alexander Holloway and Tamira Dykes.
Madam Chair, I would like to make a motion to appoint Alexander Holloway and I call her Tammy Dykes to serve as the alternates for the Lower Paxton Zoning Hearing Board.
Thank you. May I have a second?
I second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Hearing no opposition, the motion to appoint the alternates to the zoning hearing board carries. Thank you. Now we're at the point on the agenda where we will be establishing our treasurer and assistant treasurer bonds for $1 million. So that bond will move from me, okay, all right, to the newly elected treasurer, Ms. Scheib. Okay. So may I have a motion?
I so move.
May I have a second? Thank you, Dr. Stewart. All in favor? Is there any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the motion to establish the treasurer and assistant treasurer bonds has carried. The designation of the township The designation of the township depository as M&T Bank is next on the agenda. May I have a motion?
So moved.
All in favor? I'm sorry, may I have a second?
A second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the motion carries to establish M&T Bank as the township depository. So we are at the point on the agenda where we have the establishment of the Board of Supervisors meeting schedule. We have done nothing different with this. It's the first 3 Tuesdays of the month except for election days and holidays. May I have a motion to approve the establishment of the Board of Supervisors meeting schedule?
So moved.
May I have a second? Second. Thank you, Dr. Stewart. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the motion carries and our meeting schedule is set for the year 2026. Now we are at the item 10 on the agenda, and that is, the first item is the approval of the minutes. And we had some discussion about that because I was the only sitting supervisor, and I can do a few things, but I can't make a quorum, okay? I cannot make a quorum by myself. So do we want to have our solicitor comment on how we've decided to handle?
Thank you, Madam Chair. So there's no actual requirement that the board approve the minutes. There's no statutory requirement. What Robert's rules would call for, which you've adopted tonight, is the opportunity really, when this comes up on the agenda, is to change anything that's in the minutes, make alterations. So what I would suggest, if the board is not inclined to have a formal vote, is that the chair inquire as to the board as to whether there are any proposed revisions, and then if not, the minutes would be approved by default as they're written.
All right, thank you. So I would like to make a motion to approve the September 9th, 2025 workshop meeting minutes. May I have a second?
I'm going to second them, but I am going to state that I'm seconding them because it confirms that they are being recorded and that I've had the confidence in the secretary who took the minutes and the process on that evening that I believe that the minutes should be approved.
Thank you. May I have a second? All in favor of
Aye.
approving the minutes for September 9th, 2025? Sorry.
Aye.
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 I'm sorry, Dr. Stewart, I didn't hear you. Aye. Aye? All right. And I'm obviously in favor of approving the minutes that I have attended the meeting. So that, any opposition? Nope. All right. The motion carries. We've approved the minutes for September 9th, 2025. We're going to face the same thing for October, November, and December. Just to give you a heads up. We are at the place on the agenda where we have public comment. Is there, thank you.
Yes, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, my name is Tim Murphy. I'm a member of the Shade Tree Commission. I'd just like to append your earlier comments on some of the other boards. Our Shade Tree Commission is to have 5 members. We only have 3, so we're looking for 2 more.
Oh, all
I
right.
could just get a
thank
plug
you.
in for that. We're
Yes.
looking for 2 applicants for the Shade Tree Commission.
Okay, 2 vacancies.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Is there any other public comment?
Good evening.
Good evening,
My name is
Mr.
Alan
McCormick.
And I live on North Lock Willow Avenue. And,
Alan, could you turn on the mic? Okay, try and talk into it because I'm not hearing you and I'm sure they're not back there hearing you.
Okay, my name is Alan McCormick. I live on North Lock Willow Avenue in Lower Paxton Township. I want to congratulate you all again. You look good up there. You really do. I would be lying if I told you I wasn't disappointed I'm not there with you, but I do want to wish you the best of luck in this year and all in the future. One of the gentlemen I met during this campaign was a gentleman by the name of Joe Gilloway, who runs the This and That podcast. And he said to me very appropriately, Alan, it doesn't matter who the supervisors are, it matters the township. And I believe that, and I'm confident that you all will do the best that you can. Serving as a township supervisor is, I found, to be much more demanding and time-consuming than I anticipated. It's a whole lot easier to be a candidate than it is to be a supervisor. So again, my best wishes for good luck this year and as all of your terms last. I have a couple of questions I'd like to put on the board because, as I mentioned to each one of you as I congratulated you on your victory, I would do the best I could to make sure the previous board did not make any important decisions before we left on the way out the door. We did not. We deferred all of those. But one of those was fireworks. I'm not looking for an answer now, but I'm hoping in the next couple of meetings if you could let us know whether or not we're going to have fireworks for the 250th anniversary of this nation's celebration. I would appreciate it. The other thing I would encourage you, something that the previous board was going to do, is we had looked into some sort of economic development authority or redevelopment authority, and there's pros and cons of each of those. I don't want to get into the debate of whether one is better than the other. What I do want to encourage the new board is to strongly consider some sort of economic development authority that would take interest in properties like the Colonial Park Mall. I think that's a real opportunity to be a much more vibrant community than what we have there now. I also encourage you, and she doesn't know I'm going to say this, but one of the people I served with on the board was a woman by the name of Laura Kirch, and that woman is wicked smart, and she understands this Economic Development Authority business very, very well. Her full-time job as an attorney is to help government organizations and nonprofits like this one to find ways to do those kinds of things, and I hope that this board will find it a reasonable thing to do to put in some sort of economic development authority. The last comment I'd like to make is, and this is probably a little bit petty, so I will apologize in advance. During the October meeting, one of the supervisors stood at this podium and said to my colleagues and myself that we had a $14 million slush fund, and that $14 million slush fund should be immediately, some of that money should be given to help the people who had problems at the compost facility. I didn't say anything at the time. I'd like to say something tonight. The $14 million slush fund that's being talked about is not a slush fund at all, but rather it's cash reserves, part of the reserves that enables the township to maintain its bond rating and its ability to borrow needed funds for future improvements. And I hope that those folks that believe it's a slush fund will educate themselves and understand the need for fiscal demands of reserve. So thank you very much. Again, I want to wish you all the very best of luck. And the township is at a critical point, and you guys are going to have a lot of things to do. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. McCormick. We wish you all the best going forward.
Thanks, hon.
Thank you.
Eric Epstein. Hey, Justin, how you doing? You look good. I wanted to extend a warm welcome from the Central Dauphin School Board. And hopefully we can continue to meet quarterly, and we have the same protocol in place at Swadera. I like to get it going again at West Hanover and Middle Paxton. And you're probably aware the concern we have is the lack of an educational impact plan, in particular to a parcel at Weinrich. So I would like to at least have a dialogue discussion on that. There are a number of other parcels, apparently one up in Dauphin, which is going to have high density, which would overtax Middle Paxton School District. And I don't want to sound alarmist, but we're out of capacity at a lot of schools. And when a developer comes in, they may not be aware of the impact that has on our ability to deliver a service. So in the past, I've met with Pam and I think some other folks. So just reaching out to see if we can get that going again. Congratulations. Thank you for the appointment. I won't let you down. I would agree with Alan in the sense that you need to have those reserves. I mean, if you do not have those reserves, your ratings will decrease. And we were lucky. We recently had our ratings upgraded. But one of the messages to us is they would like us to have more money on hand. The problem is there's only so much money and there's a lot of demands. So I think you all will do great, and congratulate you. And I think it's a new chapter, a good chapter for Lower Paxton.
Thank you on behalf of the board. Okay, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Justin Fleming. I'm the state representative for this area. I represent 17 precincts in Lower Paxton Township, as well as Susquehanna Township and Pembroke Borough. I just want to say congratulations to each and every one of you individually and collectively, and I look forward to working with you and Manager Gossert to be good partners in serving our shared constituents. So again, I know how much work you all put into this, and I think it's clear that the residents of Lower Paxton Township had their say, and peaceful transfer of power, which we observed here tonight, is not something to be taken for granted. It's not something to be taken lightly, and so it's one of the hallmarks of our system here in the United States of America. And so I wish you well, and I will walk by your side as a governing partner. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We look forward to working with you in the upcoming year. Mr. Miller?
William Miller, 4311 Crestview. I just wanted to say that, with the recent weather events and things, I read some complaints on some of the media, which, media is what it is. And I don't see what they're saying. I mean, this last event with the snow squall, which I woke up to see, or I didn't want to, but I did. That's a flash freeze incident. Well, why did they put down so much salt? Because they had to. I think we're in really good hands with Matt. I saw people complaining they don't fix any signs. I have never, ever had an issue when I've called, with getting the signs replaced, getting things looked at. They always get back to me. I think the public I just wanted to say, I have other things for the next meeting. But
Of course you do.
our yard
yes.
waste. But I just feel that people need to come to these meetings or watch them at home. They should document their calls if they're having a problem and come in during public comment or whatever, or contact each board, whatever board member that they feel comfortable communicating with. I can't think of a better running machine right now, personally. So I just wanted to say I didn't like reading all that, some negative commentary, because to me it just doesn't exist. And I see a lot. I'm around a lot, and I see a lot. I don't really complain about all that I see. It's just certain things that affect a lot of people. Thank you.
Mr. Miller, if I can just add to your comment there, a lot of people are afraid to call and report stuff to the township. When you call, everything's anonymous. No one is going to know who called on anything. So please, don't be afraid. That's the only reason, that you calling, that's the only way we can find out what's going on throughout the township. We don't have the staff that ride around, for 220 miles of roads looking for things. So, that was very good. Please, you need to call in. Everything is anonymous, and we're there, we're there to help. Our staff is there to help, so.
I was going to mention that, and that's what people say to me too. Oh, I'm going to call. I'm going to be on their radar.
No.
The radar isn't out there.
No. It's all anonymous.
It's collaborative, collegial. It's a team approach. Every township resident is a stakeholder in everything that happens in this township. And I just feel I wish they'd be more amenable to, communication. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people say a lot of things to me, and some of the things I bring here, they're not mine. I look into things. There are a couple ideas I'm going to present at the next meeting, but tonight's just a good night. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's like old home night. Alan, Bill, and me showing up. I just wanted to, Jay Purdy, 4731 Duke Street, add to what the chair said earlier about the Thursday night presentation at 6:30 about the Black Masonic orphanage that used to exist on Linglestown Road, east of the village. It started out as an old farmhouse, and then it became a senior citizens home, and later on it was an orphanage. And around the I'm not an expert on this particular subject. Around the 1940s, it went out, but it's a subject that was almost unknown in the township that it had existed. And now, thanks to the work of others on the Historical Commission, the township is learning much more about it, and so we will expand upon it at 6:30 Thursday evening right here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Purdy. All right, are there any more public comments?
Good afternoon, or I should say good evening. William Stephen Johnson, 6705 Conway Road. And today I just want to show that don't always come in confrontation to the board. Today I stand in unity with the board. I just want to congratulate each one of you. And I really feel a lot of synergy tonight in what's going on. And once again, I just want to congratulate the board and hope we can move the township forward. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Johnson. No more people for public comment?
So if I can just make a few comments. I agree. The funds that we have are reserves, not a slush fund. I strongly support and will fight for the financial success of Lower Paxton Township. That includes, as someone mentioned, looking at ways to improve the economy of Lower Paxton Township. We have to make sure we get all the ideas, not just within the township, but outside of the township as well. When we're strong economically, we will be strong financially. So I look forward to working with each and every one of you. I look forward to working with our township manager, Mike Gossard, and each of the supervisors here to make sure that we stay strong. If we stay strong, we can help and support not only our township, but each and every opportunity that we have to grow. So I commit to you. I will make sure that we remain strong. And yes, it's not a slush fund. It's a reserve that we value highly, and we will continue to make sure that we continue to grow and get better financially.
All right, thank you. Now we're at the item on the agenda where it's the chair and the board members' comments. With regards to the chair comments, I'm going to reserve my comments until the end, but I would like to remind people that there is a reception set up at the end of the meeting, which we're getting close. We are getting close. So there are no more public comments. Do we have any more board member comments?
Yeah, Madam Chair, I just have one. I just want to invite everybody and remind them that we are going to be having our 25th annual Citizens Police Academy, which starts on February the 23rd, runs through mid-May. It's 11 weeks from 6 to 8. It's held downstairs in the police department. You will learn how they're hired, how everything is processed. A lot of times they'll bring in the DA. You'll go to an MDJ office. You'll go to the 911 call center. 10 years ago, I went through this. I highly recommend that you think about attending this just to meet our officers and see what they do on a daily basis. So again, you can register online or you could stop in at the police department. It starts on February 23rd and it's 11 weeks from 6 to 8.
All right. Thank you, Supervisor Lindsay. Any other board member comments?
Yes, Madam Chair, I'd like to make a comment, please. As you know, we're kind of new at this, at least I am. So find the humor in that and let's go with it, because this place lacks humor. We're here to work for the people of Lower Paxton Township. That's why we were elected, and that's what we're planning on doing. And I want you to know that we are a real diversified group, and we're all on the same page. We have some really interesting conversations, and I think our township's in great hands. We've got a diversity of talent on this board, and I'm really pleased to work with such talent because it makes some interesting conversations, which will lead to some positive results. So again, thank all of you for your vote and your support. Back to you, Madam Chair.
Yeah, I'd like to make a few comments as well. First of all, thank all of you. Thank the citizens of Lower Paxton Township for the vote of confidence in me to serve as your supervisor. I accept that responsibility with humility and a deep sense of gratitude. Thank my family, supporters, thank the citizens, right? We're here to serve you and to work for you. Thank God for this opportunity. So know this about me. What you see is what you get, right? I will make sure that I continue to be who I am and make sure that we get results for you. No more kicking the can down the road. Time is too short and precious. So thank you. I look forward to serving. It's a great honor and responsibility, and I accept that with great reverence.
Thank you.
Excuse me, if I may. I'm sorry, Robin.
No, go ahead.
Because if I don't do this, I will catch bad for it. Thank you, my family, for being here. I love you to death. Thank you for your support. I know I wasn't always nice during this journey, and thank you for hanging in there with me, and especially my wife. We're here. Thanks. Robin?
Yeah, I'm just happy to be back. I spent 5 years on the Planning Commission, 11 years here in the board, and thank you for your support, and I'm happy to be here, and I'm here for everyone. I just want to remind everybody, we do not have our township email set up, so unfortunately, you can't email us yet, so if something happens and you would try, and we're not getting back to you, that is the reason why. So if you can just hang in there for about another week till we get the township email, we will definitely be responding to whatever you need to talk, and thank you, Joe.
All right, thank you.
Wait on, one more.
Sorry.
It's all right. I've now been guilted into thanking my husband, Eric, for all the support, because we are just a family of two here in Lower Paxton, and it's been an interesting 9 months getting ready to be here. And I just had a short prepared statement that I really mean, and I just wanted to say that I am truly grateful to the voters of Lower Paxton for the trust that you've placed in me, because I have been elected, and I am so honored to serve alongside this board at such a meaningful moment in our township's history. It's not lost on me, and I think it's something that we can all be proud of. I wish Mr. McCormick was still here. He is still, no, he's not. Oh, there he is, he's in the back. Okay, so I have a little comment you'll recognize, because I'm going to say for many years I've attended meetings as a resident, and I've worn my watchdog hat, asking questions, paying close attention, and sometimes barking a little. Today I've officially changed roles, and I'm very aware that the view from this seat is very much different than the view from that seat. And I do appreciate this opportunity. I do bring a work ethic. I do work on behalf of the taxpayers. I do lobby heavily for transparency, and I believe that good government works best when it's rooted in common sense. And I think we do need a little bit of humor. That's why Charles and I are sitting next to one another. So I'm excited for the work ahead. I'm excited to earning your trust, and I am definitely grateful for the opportunity to serve. So thank you.
Thank you all. So now we are at the point on the agenda where we are ready for the manager's report.
Sure. Nothing major. To further Robin's comment about the township email, all the supervisors do have an email address right now. We just do not have it on your devices yet. So
okay.
want to bring your devices
but
in.
we won't be able to respond until,
So we
well,
will
thank
have
you for
up
the
sooner.
information.
As soon as you get your devices to us, or we issue you a device, you will have township email.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And to further on with Mr. Miller's comment about being on the radar, unless Representative Fleming has changed anything here, the townships are not allowed to have radar. So, but that being said, no, you do not get on our radar. So.
All right, thank you. Next on the agenda is the approval of the improvement guarantees. This evening, this will be the last time in my role as treasurer, I had to do it. I had to review the improvement guarantees, and I also had to review the 3 check registers as I've been done, the prior months in my role as treasurer. So I've got 2 improvement guarantees. One for 1532 Crumbs Mill Road. They're requesting an extension. It's current. What's going on there is a stormwater management plan. They're working on a stormwater pit, and weather permitting, it will continue. But the concrete work is only about halfway done, The second one is, so they want an extension. The second one is Shiny Shell Car Wash, and they're requesting a release as their improvement guarantee is complete and all the items have been satisfied per the sign-off by our township engineer, HRG. So may I have a motion to approve the improvement guarantees?
Madam Chair, can I just make a comment first before you do that?
Go ahead.
I just want to let the residents know that we have been, the board for years has been dealing with the noise at Shiny Shell. Just because it is released doesn't mean, this is two separate things. The noise is one, but then the release is the other one, okay? So want to let the residents know that the township is still working on that noise. Just because the improvement guarantee is released, that doesn't mean that the township is not working. So just want to make that clear, that, because if people are watching from home that live out there, that the township is still working on the noise from Shiny Shell.
Exactly. This is just for the work that they had to do around the property externally. It does not address any of the noise issues at all. So HRG has approved the release of the improvement guarantee regarding Shiny Shell. May I have a motion to approve the improvement guarantees for 1532 Crumbs Mill Road and Shiny Shell Car Wash on Linglestown Road?
So moved.
May I have a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? Hearing none, the motion carries. The improvement guarantees are approved as they're listed in the memo, an extension and a release. Thank you. Next on the agenda, it appears that we don't have any old business, so we've got new business. We have an authorization for inclusion in township insurance benefits in accordance with Township Code 37-02. Manager Gossert, do you want to give us a little bit of information on that?
Yes, back in the 1990s, the township passed an ordinance that allows the sitting supervisors to become part of the township benefit plan. And the process for doing this is that the supervisors who wish to be on the plan, any plan that we have, submit a letter to the Board of Supervisors requesting that, and that is what this agenda item is for members of the board who wish to be on the township supplied or township approved benefits.
All right, thank you. May I have a motion to accept the authorization for inclusion in township insurance benefits for, do we need to list the particulars?
I did want to add just one thing. It appears in the past that this was not, the ordinance was not followed. We are just making sure that we are being transparent and following the ordinance in the manner in which it was passed and applied.
All right, thank you. Do we need to disclose who's getting?
I don't think so.
I don't have it here.
It is my understanding it is Supervisor Campbell, and these are not all township benefits, they're just some of the benefits, Supervisor Scheib and Supervisor Thompson, like I said, in varying levels of membership to the benefits.
All right, thank you. So may I have a motion to authorize those names just listed to take advantage of the insurance benefits in accordance with Township Code 37-02?
I make that motion.
May I have a second? Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Is there any opposition? Hearing none, the authorization for inclusion in township insurance benefits in accordance with Township Code 37-02 carries. Action to accept the resignation of the elected township tax collector.
Yes, immediately after the election, I received a call from Karen Stelfox advising me that she could not take the position due to moving out of the township about 2 weeks later, or after the election. So, unfortunately, her name was on the ballot, could not be moved off of the ballot, but she apologizes. But her life changed a little bit and had to move. So.
All right, thank you. May I have a motion to accept the resignation of the elected tax collector?
So moved.
May I have a second?
I shall second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposition? Hearing none, the motion carries. We accept the resignation of the elected tax collector. Next, action to appoint the tax collector, Anne Marie Laban, to the position that she's been currently working in.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you. May I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Is there any opposition? Hearing no opposition, Anne Marie Laban will be appointed to the Lower Paxton Township tax collector position. Next, we have Mid-Atlantic Automotive Recovery Service, LLC salvage license renewal. They've been our salvage service for a number of years, haven't?
Long time.
A long time. Okay. All right. So may I have a motion to approve their license renewal?
I make that motion.
No, go ahead.
May I have a second? Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? Hearing none, the motion carries. Mid-Atlantic Automotive Recovery Service will be our salvager for another year. Next, action to adopt Resolution 2026-01, amending the right to know policy, adding Michael Gossard as the right to know officer for Lower Paxton Township.
I'll make a motion to appoint Michael H. Gossard, the township manager, as the right to know, and Shelley Smith as the assistant right to know.
I second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the motion carries, and we have a new right-to-know officer, Michael Gossard, and an assistant, Shelley Smith. Action to adopt Resolution 2026 authorizing the disposition of specific records. Do you want to speak to that?
Yeah, annually, the supervisors do this, generally at the reorganization meeting, but it can be done other times throughout the year. But as documents in the township reach the level or reach the years of retention that we must hold them, after that expires, then we are permitted to get rid of them with board approval. So.
All right, thank you. May I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to adopt the resolution 2026-01, amending, 2026-03, authorizing the disposition of special records.
Thank you. May I have a second? I'll second. Thank you, Dr. Stewart. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Is there any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the motion carries. And we have authorized the disposition of specific records for 2020. We have authorized the disposition of specific records. Okay. We are now at item G, action to adopt Resolution 2026-04, establishing board committees and defining their responsibilities. May I have a motion to approve this resolution?
Madam Chair, I move to table Resolution 2026-04 at this time and to add it to the agenda of the January workshop for discussion, deliberation, and public comment.
May I have a second?
I'll second.
I second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is there any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the motion carries. The resolution is tabled. Almost last. Review and approval of 2026 GIS support services proposal. Will we be hearing from you, Mr. Weaver?
Yes, Madam Chair, members of the board, I'm sure you've been looking forward to this all night, this GIS proposal. Carroll Engineering is pleased to provide a proposal as requested by staff for annual GIS support services. This is essentially asset management for the authority for our sewer and stormwater assets. This is not an expenditure of the township. This is a administrative thing as part of the management agreement. All contracts and agreements are currently implemented through the management agreement. The township implements those. This is a authority-approved budgeted expense. The GIS has $60,000 in the budget for GIS, and their proposal is $44,500. And as requested by staff, they provided a scope of services. This is still some catch-up with some stormwater record drawings and getting data from HRG for the MS4 program that needs converted. Some impervious surface billing QA/QC, and then a roadmap for future GIS, and finally, just some improvements to the website, hub site. I'll be happy to answer any questions the board has on the GIS proposal.
Yes, Madam Chair, I just have a couple. Are they local, Bill?
Yeah, they're in Lancaster.
Okay.
Ben, they have several offices around King of Prussia, Warrington.
Okay.
Ben's the past intern that works for Carroll. So we engaged him last year. Rather than use it HRG or GHD, their rates are a little higher. GHD is a lot higher, actually. But and Carroll also has Esri is our platform for GIS. They have the software, and they partnered with our contact at Esri, the software provider, started a new company called Spatial, and they're partners. So this is a valuable new engagement that we just started last year with Carroll to work on GIS. They have some talented people at their firm, so we look forward to working with them.
So was that considered a professional service, or was it an RFP?
Just a professional service. We didn't get proposals. It's a hourly rate.
Okay.
We just compared rates with our two existing engineers, and their rates are lower. And they have the talent there and the familiarity with our GIS. So we don't know where we're going to go long term. This is still a roadmap for GIS. So we sort of need to finish up some sewer and storm work and then present something to both boards on where the future goes with GIS in the next 5 to 10 years. So.
Okay. Were GHD and HRG, were they notified that maybe their rates might give us a deal? A little bit lower?
I did ask, yeah.
Okay.
GHD just doesn't have anybody.
Okay.
HRG does have people, but they're working on our asset management plan right now. So they are pretty much taxed with a lot of people working on that plan for stormwater. So this is really, some of this stuff is unique work that Ben can do in his firm. But down the road, we're going to look at all engineering services.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
You bet.
All right, all in favor of approval of 2026 GIS support services proposal? I'm sorry, I need a motion to approve 2026 GIS services support services proposal. Thank you. May I have a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? Hearing no opposition, the motion carries.
Thank you.
We are now getting ready to pay the bills of Lower Paxton Township. Pursuant to the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania Second Class Township Code, in my role as treasurer in section, as former treasurer, yes, thank you, in section 701, I have reviewed the 3 check registers. That would be the Township Board of Supervisors, the Sewer Board of Supervisors, and the check on demand. Getting all of my questions answered, any of the concerns that I had, I make a motion to approve the Lower Paxton Township paying of the bills. Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing no opposition, the payment of bills for Lower Paxton Township has been approved. Earlier, I reserved my comments to the end, so I would like to make a couple of remarks now. First, I want to thank all the people who came alongside the candidates to support them during the campaign, including family who took on several very important jobs and friends who offered advice, encouragement, and guidance. The people who donated money, shoe leather, put yard signs up, and provided a meal and a listening ear when venting was necessary. You are very much a part of tonight. We are a board who is committed to serving the entirety of the residents. Finally, I would like to publicly recognize the new board members. Dr. Charles Stewart has already demonstrated that he will be a servant leader. John Campbell will contribute his finance savvy to the board. Kate Scheib will contribute her governing experience, and Robin Lindsay will contribute her institutional memory to the board as we embark on this new season. They each have far more to contribute than what I highlighted, but I am sure everyone who has been able to stay is ready for the reception and photos with friends and family. So please join us in the community room and let's party.
With that, I make a motion to adjourn.
I second that motion. Aye.